Good morning, you guys, and happy Thursday. So, I wanted to share something with you guys that I've been really trying to lock in on these past few months, and it has brought me so much happiness. I have learned to value structure. I used to just go with the flow, literally go with the flow. Okay. I didn't have a set time to wake up, I didn't have a set time to go to bed. I didn't have a set time to work out. Like, I knew I wanted to work out every day, right? But the time in which I did it, it was up in the air. It was when Jasmine felt like it. I knew I had to make content, but when I made it, whenever I felt ready to make it. That's literally how I would maneuver through my day. And I did that pretty much all of 2023. And in the moment I felt great, like, yeah, I get to run my own schedule and do as I please, leave as I please. Then that was cool, but I noticed that I wasn't reaching my fullest potential. I wasn't maximizing my day. Because think about it. If I decided that, let's say I woke up and decided, you know what? I don't really feel like getting out of bed, so I'm just going to lay in bed for the next 4 or 5 hours and watch Netflix. I'll go to the gym later on this evening. Well, now I'm not doing anything towards the goal. I'm watching Netflix. So do you see how that turns into a problem? I'm not setting out to do what I said I wanted to do. And then now at the end of the day or at the end of the week, when I'm reflecting on everything that I did, the math's not math, and I have all of this time, but yet the basic things aren't getting done, and I don't feel like I have enough time in the day because I'm not doing the things that I said I wanted to do. And I didn't like living like that. I didn't like letting myself down. And I was like, you know what? I think it's time to implement some structure. And so when I decided to do that, I played around with it, like the time frames and trying to figure out, well, how long does it take me to do this? How long does it take me to do that? Just playing around with it, just really trying to fine tune it. And I would say these past 4 months, I have gotten really, really, really good to sticking towards a schedule. And to some, that may sound crazy. Like, why would you want a schedule? We all have schedules. Believe it or not, we all have schedules. It gives us structure. It guides us through our day, right? Now, the freedom to be able to choose your schedule is a beautiful feeling. But we all have a schedule. You go to work at a certain time. If you have kids, you have to pick your kids up at a certain time. You have to feed them at a certain time. You get what I'm saying? There's still a schedule and there's still structure in your day, you know? And I realized that by having a schedule and sticking to it, it keeps me on track. It gives me discipline. It forces me to work on the things that I said that I really want to accomplish. It eliminates distractions. When I have a schedule and I've learned how to really stick to that schedule, I don't have time to be worrying about things outside of my schedule. It gives me a sense of, makes me feel productive, you know? So I don't know if you know or if you follow me on my other platforms, I record the videos at the same time every day. I go to the gym at the same time every day. I eat lunch at the same time every day. I go to bed at the same time every day. And I would have never thought that I would enjoy structure as much as I do. And it's crazy because when things get thrown off, maybe there might have been traffic or like just it's not necessarily like big things, like things might just get thrown off. And it's not like I go crazy or I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Like my schedule is off. It's not that, but it really, what's the word I'm looking for? It really makes me lock in on what's most important is what I'm getting at. And I encourage you to have a schedule, have a bedtime, Have a time that you get up, focus on 8 hours of sleep, right? But on the days that you're not working, maybe the days that you're off, set yourself a schedule of what you're going to accomplish for the day and stick to it. And once you do that for a few days, start to figure out how you can maximize it. What are you doing maybe that you don't really need to do? And it becomes a game. It's really like trying to just figure out how to be the best version of yourself every single day. And at the end of the day, when I'm laying in bed before I go to sleep, I always ask myself, I'll grade myself, like, how did I do today? What could I have done better? What didn't work that I tried new? Was I dragging today? Did I feel motivated and inspired today? Did I waste time today? Because no day is perfect. No day is perfect. But just working on trying to make it better every single day actually makes it better every single day. So I started doing this when I really wanted to become more disciplined. And I don't know if I'll ever be as disciplined as I want to be, because I always think that there's room for improvement. Like, I don't think anyone will ever be perfect at anything, no matter how hard they try, right? But when you're really trying to lock in and reach a goal, and I'm not talking about if you're already where you want to be. If you're already where you want to be, then this doesn't apply. Because now at that point in your life, I would imagine that you do just get to go with the flow, right? But for those of us who are grinding, for those of us who are in hustle mode, who are trying to reach that goal, then that's what this is for. That's who this is for. Because you will be surprised at how many things on a daily basis can and will distract you if you're not focused. It gives me focus. Having a schedule gives me focus. And, sometimes it sucks when someone's asking you to do something with them or whatever, and you're like, I would, but then it's going to throw off this schedule, right? Especially if it's last minute. If it's in advance, then you know how to, like, put it in place, and you get what I'm saying? You can maybe get up a little bit earlier so you can get everything done that you want to get done, and then you have some free time later. But it really eliminates, like, last minute distractions, like just spur of the moment stuff. And sometimes, what's the word? Spontaneity. I hope I said that right. Spontaneousness. I don't know, but sometimes that's fun, right? But at the same time, you guys, at some point, and that's why I talk about this all the time on my weight loss and fitness channel. Like, if you really want to lose weight, or if you really want to reach that goal, sometimes those things that you once valued, spontaneity or, last minute or just going with the flow, sometimes it's not even worth that anymore because you're so locked in. But it takes everyone certain points in life to where they're really, truly ready to change. Like, I'm desperate, I'm hungry, like, I really want to get this done, right? And I'm at that point in my life, on my journey, where I am so hungry for success that I am willing to eliminate all distractions. Like, I have gotten so locked in these past few months just by really focusing on mastering my schedule. And that's what I mean by it's a game, because it will never be mastered, right? Because I will never be perfect. But if every day I can try to do something a little bit better than I did yesterday, then I'm taking steps in the right direction. And eventually, over time, if I continue every day to fine tune something that could have been a little bit better, then I will reach the level of success that I want to reach. I have no choice but to, because I am focused on everything that needs to be done in order to get to that goal, right? So what are some of my goals? I really want to be a YouTuber. Like, I am a YouTuber, but I want to make YouTube my full-time gig. Right now it's OnlyFans. It's my full-time gig. That's what pays all of my bills. And every month I'm seeing improvement on YouTube, right? So if I can just push out more content, if I can just, lock in and, just learn everything I need to learn about YouTube to be a better YouTuber, to translate the message better, like whatever it is, right? If I can focus on that, focus on building my other platforms, it will happen, right? Over time, it will happen. What's another one of my goals? I want to finish losing weight. So if I can just lock in on my eating, right? making sure I'm eating at the same time every day, making sure I'm eating healthy every day, over time, it will happen. Do you get what I'm saying? So, if you really want to reach a goal, like if you really, really, really want to reach a goal and you want to see progress, because a lot of times people are stagnant too. And they don't realize that a lot of the times the reason why they're stagnant, it, it could easily be fixed by just fixing a few things, right? But a lot of times people are stagnant because they're not focused on trying to do better than they did yesterday, right? So if you focus in on that, if you lock in on that, it will get better because you're going to be constantly learning something. You're going to constantly be improving something. It has no choice but to get better. So I wanted to share that with you. It's really been keeping me grounded, keeping me disciplined by just locking in on my schedule. The beauty of owning your own 24 hours is you get to choose your schedule, right? Like, I don't have to do all this stuff in the morning. I just prefer morning because I'm a morning person. But if you're an evening person, your schedule could be the same as mine, but just in the evening, right? Like, it doesn't matter. You get to choose how you want to spend your 24 hours and when you want to do what you want to do. But at the end of the day, you lock in on that schedule, and that's what you're going to do because you want to reach a goal. You get what I'm saying? So I hope that helps. Start implementing a schedule. Your life is already a schedule, so you might as well turn it into a schedule that's going to help you reach your goals and be the best version of yourself every single day, okay? The pre-workout is running through my body. My fingers are getting tingly. I'm ready to start this workout, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.